4 CEOs agreed.
It's time for the fraud.
What? It's just send me the clip, bro.
Esports team, but
It's right here. This part.
we need to deliver KPI, performance marketing.
3730?
Said a bunch of stuff. We need to deliver.
Calling out
value
FNS.
for our
Oh, there.
purposes.
Chat, which that's fine. The second one was FNS, weirdly, who said no org should ever be involved in.
First of all, who's this guy? I know Jack. I know the Liquid guy. Obviously, I know Rob. NRG CEO. Oh, the new guy?
The decision about a player, and I'm like,
Wait. Let me
Chat,
repeat.
chat, which that's fine. The second one was FNS, weirdly, who said no org should ever be involved in the decision about a player, and I'm like,
Yeah, I saw that on stream.
I'm like,
Yeah,
that
that
may
was
be the
interesting.
weirdest, dumbest thing.
No org should be involved in a decision about a player is not what I said. Can I also make a therapy podcast like this with all the players and ask them all, hey, is it okay to throw a tenured coach under the bus for fun? Should I do the same thing?
A player yes, weirdly, because the one person who actually, the two people who've called me out most on these decisions, weirdly, one is Bren from Plat Chat, which that's fine.
So what the why is Brent from Plat Chat? That's fine. Why do I get shit? Nah. That's annoying. No, I didn't say. What did he
second
think?
one was FNS, weirdly, who said no org should ever be involved in the decision about a player, and I'm
No org should be involved in a decision about a player. That is the most broad statement ever. In context, what was said was there are general managers and coaches that consult with the CEO to make the change. Not the CEO directly making the change without consulting anybody, which is the information that we had at the time, or at least I had at the time. All I'm saying. Look at Penny's tweet. Just send it. Question is, like, anyone can do this. I can do the same thing. I can bring up 25 players, sit amongst all of them, and be like, hey, do you think what happened to Kaplan is normal? The way he was let go and how much it was publicized? And I guarantee 25 of those players say, no, that was a little weird. Wait, what did the rest of them say?
like,
Yeah, I saw that on stream.
I'm like,
Yeah.
that may
Okay, so this guy said, I thought I saw that on stream.
was
be the
interesting.
weirdest, dumbest thing a player has ever said. I'm talking to you. So who is in the better role to deal with, especially when it comes to team chemistry, right? Because sometimes the coach is just so in the middle of trying to win, and then you're seeing the perspective. of,
Reverie, thank you for the prime.
wait a second,
And
these
Cruster
players are not getting
Mosquito,
along,
thank you for the
or
prime.
this is getting worse and worse.
Adapting to the problem.
developing. But there, by definition, are times where we all have to intercede to say, whoa, guys, this is not working out.
Yeah.
But I thought it was hysterical.
This is pretty cool, though, that they did this. Introduction, Rob Sen's story, the tenz deal, coach and team decisions. So this one will be interesting, because I'm assuming he's just going to explain everything that happened with it on his side. You're not even listening. It sounds like a Sentinels fan to me. It's actually cool. I'm sure this is very informative for a lot of people, though.
Hysterical. Especially since, isn't he one last year that kind of was in the middle of a whole coup between himself and Bonkar and Bruno? Just saying.
Before my time.
Before
but-
your time. That's just
Yeah.
perfect.
A coup. Alone Val, thank you for the gifted. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. A whole coup. Notice. Wait. Notice how, again, there was a whole coup and not one person from that entire group publicized anything. No one made a tweet. No one made a video. No one commented on anything. No one said a word. Notice that? Or no? If there was a whole coup and no one said something, that should give you an answer as to what should be said to the public and what should stay behind closed doors. Dictator finesse. I made everyone keep their mouths shut. Even after I was off the team, I was like, and if anyone said, I made them all sign NDAs. No one can say a thing about this coup. You hear me? Not a word. No one say shit to make me look bad. What do you think of the Arsenal game? Eh. One of those was a penalty. That's all I'm saying. Whatever. So Sen is wrong for publicly saying what went wrong. Do you want to rewatch the Kaplan video and explain to me why half of that had to be publicized? That shit is crazy to me. Furious, think of the prime, and Sinevi, think of the prime. I think he was wrong in doing what he did. It's as simple as that. I'm going to stand on that. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't say he shouldn't make decisions, though. Like, it's not about... He shouldn't be the only one making that decision is what I should say, or would have said at that time. Not he should make 0 decisions about the team ever. That sounds a little crazy. I also just don't care. He definitely wasn't the only one making the decision. That's not what it sounded like in the video, though. Or was it a post? I can't remember. Was it a post or a video? I can't remember the whole context of why I said what I said, because I don't remember the video fully. It was a video, right? It was like a podcast or something. Like the SEN podcast, and he explained everything. And I'm like, sounds kind of shitty to say that about someone who you won a championship with. And now you're kind of essentially throwing him under the bus, kind of. Because all the blame was put on Kaplan. There was no accountability on their end at all. And I think that's... all right, the tarik stream. Right. That's what it was. So yeah, it just sounded that way. Like, I'm going with what the information I'm given. Obviously, there's certain holes I have to plug on my own with assumptions. But I'm just going with what I see. Bunzen, thank you for the tier 1. But yeah, anyways, that stuff shouldn't be publicized. It's quite simple, really. Tell me one other Orgo noder that's done that. Explain to me one other... I don't think these 3 have done that. I don't know why this guy's smiling. I don't think any of these people have done that. I don't think these guys are sitting there talking about why they replaced their coaches. Or players, even. No one sits there and gives a whole ass story on why somebody got cut. Just doesn't happen. Shit, Jack dropped. Yay, what does that have to do with anything? Matcha Latte Milk, thank you for the tier 1. Are you coming to Pacific Finals? No, I am not. Pernit, thank you for the tier 1, man. What's up, Sentinels? JHK, thank you for the tier 1. This is cool, though. I like that this is, like, something they did for, like, the fans and shit. It's, like, I don't think I've ever seen people do this. They made a video when Ye was dropped. Dude, I'll watch this on my own time. Seems interesting. I'll watch this on my own time. You forgot the Ye dropped video? Of course I did. It was years ago. What did they do? What did they say about that? And I'm sure I had a problem with that, too, at the time. If they said something weird about him. How far do you think SEN will make it this year? Yo, they might actually sneak into London, which is crazy to say. But I don't think they are going to win anything this year. Sneak? Well, yeah, sneak. Look at the teams in Americas. Of course they're sneaking in. Tease, thank you for the prime. Coaches don't drop themselves. Clearly someone has to make the decision. You are a dumb mother. That's not at all what I was implying, if that's what you got from what I was saying. Yes. The main person that fires the person at the end is obviously someone higher up. CEO, general manager. Usually, though, the decision to fire the coach either comes from the players just not getting along with the coach and then reporting it upwards, or the general manager being like, I don't like the direction this team is headed at all because I'm there every day. This is Rob making that decision on his own. If he made the decision on his own, which is what I thought he did at that time, sounds ridiculous because you're not in the room every day seeing the team's direction, and you also don't have intuitive knowledge about the game the way the players and the coaches do. So making that decision for your team and thinking that your voice is the only one that counts is crazy to me. Manager of SEN did say that the coach is not on the same page as the players. When was this? Don't drop Potter. Yeah, that's what I did. To be fair, it's kind of working. I don't get it. Again, I just don't care. Whatever. I was wrong. I can't believe I questioned the great Rob Moore. I'm so sorry. Don't care. No, Nate shot was rude to you, so it's karma. I mean, if that's the case, then Sen is just losing.
I'm just gonna leave it.
You mean rude to me?
Me too.
You guys are making the bullying me. He brought his 3 CEO friends to bully me. Like, this is not okay, man. Where is it?
Dumbest thing a player has ever said. I'm talking to you.
Shut up, bruh.
So who who is in the better role to deal with, especially when it comes to team chemistry, right? Because sometimes the coach is just so in the middle of trying to win, and then you're seeing the perspective of, wait a second, these players are not getting along, or this is getting worse and worse in terms of how it's developing. That there, by definition, are times where we all have to intercede to say, whoa, 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 guys, this is not working out.
Yeah.
But I thought it was hysterical, especially since, isn't he one last year that kind of was in the middle of a whole coup between himself and Bonkar and Bruno?
I love how he says this and Jack is nodding like he knows what he's talking about. He's like, yeah, I don't remember that. No, you
Just
don't.
saying.
You don't know what happened.
Before my time.
Why did they just sit there and nod and smile, bro? No, you don't know anything that happened.